This week, we leave Utupua and sail to Santa Ana, an island that is known to have the oldest standing spirit house in this region of the world.
What's a spirit house?
You may be asking yourself the same question. In this episode, we're going to answer it. We're also going to take a look at our beliefs, where they come from, and the impact they have on our lives, both intended and unintended. My name is Chris, and this is Sayo, Mia, and Aya. I absolutely love learning about people and about what makes a place a place. Subscribe to my channel and let's go off the beaten track.
It's been raining on and off like every 5 minutes for the last 3 days. And we're heading on to, I don't even know the name of the next island, but it's an overnight sail. We'll see you there.
5 years ago, finding out what a spirit house is would not have been anywhere near the list of things that I wanted to do. But I've learned over the last 5 years that faith and spirit is not a bad thing and can actually have a positive impact on our life when practiced consciously. But if we're not careful, we can fall into the trap of holding on to beliefs that are not our own out of fear, real or imagined, of what might happen to us if we let go of them. While I didn't intentionally visit the Spirit House in Santa Ana to highlight this trap, I think what we learned while we were there provides an excellent lesson as to the danger of what can happen when we unconsciously hold on to old beliefs. So we are on the island of Santa Ana in the Solomon Islands, and we've just taken the truck across the island from the bay that we anchored in to the village of Natarera, where we've come to go see 2 spirit houses. And we're gonna go check them out and find out what they're all about.
Look at these places.
The spirit house itself in Santa Ana sits on what's believed to be sacred ground. And the bones of the skulls of old chiefs and warriors are placed in carved canoes that sit inside the house.
See these canoes that are up there? They have skulls from different chiefs, and so there's a canoe representing each clan on the island, and I think there's about 10 of them. And so whenever a chief from a particular clan dies, their skull gets put in that canoe, and it represents unity, I guess, the canoe, because everybody's in the same boat together. Unfortunately, Irene and I are women, and therefore we're not allowed to walk inside this building. Girls are not allowed past that line right there, unless they're on official business or are foreigners. That's why in here, all we see are boys, and all the girls are waiting out there.
But most of our village women are not allowed to pass this way and
I was
not allowed to
because they stayed there. Should we also stay there, or is it okay to come here? So the beliefs of the ancestors is that females make the powers of the bad spirits and the evil spirits grow stronger, and therefore weakens the powers of the chiefs and the other men. So that is the reason why our dark powers are not welcome.
Much of what we believe about the world is passed on to us through our social environment, primarily our parents and our culture. We learn to believe things like it's good to eat cereal for breakfast or that it's good to attend church. We also learn deeper beliefs about ourselves, like I'm a bad person or a good person, or that the world is an unsafe and dangerous place. The people in these small communities are no different. They learn to believe that it's good to eat turtles for breakfast, and that women influence evil spirits and need to be kept away from sacred spaces. While there's nothing wrong with holding any of these beliefs, when practicing them results in more negative consequences than positive, it's time to question why we hold them. Once we understand where our beliefs come from, we can make a choice as to the value they bring to our life. Maybe we don't actually like eating cereal or turtles for breakfast. And maybe women don't actually influence evil spirits and should be allowed in sacred spaces. If this was simply about the resting place of some bones, maybe it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's not. The spirit house is often commonly used by the men in the village to conduct the business of the community. So this old belief, based in fear, rather than empowering the people of the community, disempowers the women in the community and prevents their voices from being heard.
We don't know.
While there are many good things about the belief system that these people practice, things that support the community and build a sense of connection amongst its members, the belief that women somehow help or carry evil spirits is not one of them. To some degree, we all have beliefs like this that we hold on to. Beliefs that, rather than empowering us, keep us from standing out, keep us from stepping up, and keep us from being seen. I believe every one of us has a responsibility to question what we believe, to be rigorous in the search of our truth, throw out what's not working, and replace it with what does. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you thought in the comments, and if this episode resonated with you, please share it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you get notified when my latest episode comes out.
Dad, say hello.
Hi, Mia.
Say hello.
Ah, full batteries.
Peanut.